Data acquisition. Acquisition of data for the warehouse. The data must be extracted from multiple and different sources. Data must be formatted for consistency within the warehouse. So if we have the name of customers are showing up in two different systems, eventually we have to unify this first name or last name. Same thing applies for customer number. Okay, if we have two sales people are dealing with this customer and each one have a different customer ID, eventually we have to unify the customer ID in the warehouse. The data must be cleaned to ensure validity. Difficult to automate, by the way, the cleaning process, so it does require a lot of observation and a cleaning, a human interaction we're talking about here. Flushing refer to upgrading the source data by returning clean data. To continue with data acquisition, the data must be fitted into the data model of the warehouse. Data may have to be converted from its source model into a multidimensional format. I will give you an example here. So assuming that we have old systems, they have social security without dashes, and then the other one, social security with dashes. So we can, every single time we transfer the data from the old system to the warehouse, eventually we have to automated, we have to create an automated system just to clear the dashes, for example, which might lead us eventually to saying, okay, why we don't fix the source data? So we go back now to even to the legacy system, trying to do the cleaning there to at least to clear this problem once and for all. Because eventually we still have to dump and dump the data continuously, and every single time you do the dump, you have to fix it. So it's a problematic for us. A data must be loaded into the warehouse. Proper design for refresh policy should be considered. Okay, so should we do the amendment every single time we do the refresh, or uh, how are we going to be dealing with this inconsistency inside the data from different small systems that we have? Data may come from different system language area, so it could have, double languages from two different regions and two different countries selling the same product and time zones. Order of loading is critical and semantic constraint must be obeyed. Migrating the data also require a lot of science. We have to put a lot of business rules. Before we transfer any data, we have to make sure that they are meeting the minimum. For example, a phone number could not have 4 digits. It has to be, for example, 7 digits. And we apply the data warehouse rule centrally to check about the data while the data is migrating from the source to the warehouse. Correct the problems, and this is ideal situation when you correct the problem in quality before data stored in the warehouse. So here we're talking about cleansing and organizing the data in a very consistent manner. Data extracted from all relevant sources. So we have to be loaded through a data transformation tool. You can buy them off the shelf. Separate operation and decision support environment based on what do you have and where the data is going to.